Well, I hope everybody is having a great day so far. I know I am. And these last 24 hours have been very exciting when it comes to ADA and the market in general. And this is exactly what we've been talking about, a moment where the market starts to wake up, where that capital reenters the space, where short liquidations begin. And frankly, a lot of people get left behind. And what I do want to talk about is just a couple things that helped make these moves over the last 24 hours possible. And I do want to highlight a few things showing that this rally we're on right now may in fact not be done. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So first of all, I have to say, just so everybody's aware, there will be profit taking on these runs. There will be ups and downs. There will be ebbs and flows. You know, when we're looking at this ADA chart, this move yesterday and even into the start of today, not really that surprising. All right, we talked about this time and time again. We talked about, the Wyckoff accumulation model, which continues to play out to perfection. And let me see if I can just line this back up here for anybody that is not aware or is new to the channel. I mean, this is exactly what we have, in fact, been talking about. And this is showing that, again, the rally might not be over. There's a few things that are showing this as well, but we're trying to, again, tack that LPS phase where ADA really confirms this breakout and then can really start making some more extended runs. Right now, ADA has done a very good job of blasting through its 20-day moving average like it was nothing. Right now, it got a little rejection at its 200-day moving average. And what we've actually seen is some short step in and try to suppress price here. And what I have to say, first of all, is, guys, we talked about exactly this. We talked about this in just a video 2 days ago. And what I was referencing was, don't be dumb. Don't play stupid games, because this is exactly where people cost themselves money. They cost themselves their bags. This was at 61 cents. And there was a viewer that was trying to push me to tell people to scalp. And no, I'm not going to do that. And this is exactly why, because what we just saw right here, this chop and then pop, it's exactly what we saw. Chop and then pop. We had a breakout, a blowout for ADA. Very exciting stuff. Now, BTC also continuing to do the same thing, right? We played out in the inverse head and shoulders, that Wyckoff accumulation model. BTC blasted through resistance like it was nothing. And really what helped make this possible was a few different things. Let me see if I can just find it as I've looked at so many different things today. So you could reference the tariffs coming down against China, or Trump referencing the tariffs coming down against China. That was kind of a later move in the day that caused ADA to blow out even further than it was. We saw news surrounding the trade deals coming out. We had the stock market actually flip bullish, which was a great sign. Coinbase considering applying for U.S. federal bank charter. I mean, there are so many different things that were actually very beneficial for the crypto market. But a big thing that we referenced that was even larger yesterday was institutional money. Guys, almost $1 billion accumulated by institutional players. That's a huge deal. Look at this. This is one of the largest days we've seen here in 2025. All right. The hard pivot is on. We have seen now massive accumulation in back-to-back days, over $1.3 billion. And that might be just where this week begins to heat up. Now, why I'm referencing that is, sentiment is starting to shift. We have seen us actually climb out of this fearful state. We're back in neutral for the first time since all the way back in February. It's a great sign. And what we've also seen is this blowout in terms of the total market cap of crypto. So that's broken out as well. I mean, guys, this is not new stuff. This is a slightly higher high. Great thing to do here. Everything's kind of playing out perfectly. That we get in that aggressive drop off like we talked about in USDT dominance. So this is execution to perfection. All right. Now, what I will say is that shorts are getting absolutely obliterated in the crypto market. Just over the last 24 hours alone, $653 million in liquidations, 567 million of that was shorts. So this is already one of the larger short squeezes we've seen. And if you guys remember back, we were talking about the largest short squeeze ever. Well, that's kind of what we've started now. And what I find very interesting about this is that shorts aren't getting out of the way. When we look at open interest for ADA, we've seen a 13.5% rise to $753 million. And we're still at about this 1.02. It was a 1.01 ratio. So longs have gotten more confident. But what we're seeing is shorts kind of double down and try to step in on top here and suppress price. And frankly, if we get the same kind of confidence and more good news today, don't be surprised if we just continue to liquidate more shorts along the way. All right. Now, this isn't to guarantee or financial advice or anything like that. ADA did blow through this 69-cent level like we were talking about. We talked about this huge presence of short interest. And guys, this is where if you're a bear, if you're a short, if you're trying to push the market down, it's time to just get out of the way. Okay. There were huge whales that opened up short positions that just got absolutely wrecked yesterday. All right. The market has been showing many signs that it's wanted to go on a run for quite some time. And there haven't just been enough times where it's been conducive for it to actually do that. It's now conducive for it. Sentiment is shifting. Accumulation is present, right? We've seen, again, a huge shift from the hands of the impatient to the hands of the patient. Whale buying has been insane. And in fact, I'm going to do a video later today just showing you guys what has been taking place in terms of ADA, because it's very, very telling what's going on right now. So yes, this is something, frankly, that can continue. BTC can continue to rally. What I will say is that BTC dominance did again climb up to about 64.5%. And then we're starting to get a little drop off here because that confidence is starting to hit alts. All right. Now, what we really don't want to see is we don't want to see the market stall out. We want to continue seeing that capital re-entering the market. But this is where things can also get a bit lively, where we can, in fact, start to see a little bit of adoption take place. Remember, when the market is pumping, when there's a sea of green, that's when that tends to be its highest. What we might be talking about sometime here in the very short term is a 74-cent ADA, a 75-cent ADA, potential breakout. If you guys remember, back here in, what was that, March, ADA was fighting this 200-day moving average and then was really unable to confirm a breakout above there. What we're seeing right now is the potential for ADA to, in fact, do this. We might get one of these where, ADA goes on a breakout, comes back down, retests that, and then that's what we want to do, right? On a run past 80 cents, okay? So this is very exciting. I'm very glad and confident with where things are at. Oh yeah, just want to show you guys as well. Still my ADA long open up 144%. Yeah, we opened this up just before the market got lively. Again, if you guys do want to check out BTCC or Margex, there are referral links in the description below. Again, you can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. So some very exciting stuff. We'll see what the news is today. We'll see if this trend does in fact continue. I would expect still big institutional buying. Over the counter balances are very low right now. And so now I think everybody's starting to realize that this embrace for crypto. Oh yeah, David Sachs confirmed. Just so many good pieces of news. And I'm sure this is stuff that is going to continue. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.